Next News, breaking news.
Welcome back to the Next News Network. What if I told you the very judges who were supposed to be impartial referees in President Trump's cases were secretly holding meetings with the prosecutor trying to destroy him? Well, tonight we have the receipts. Newly released documents from Senator Chuck Grassley's office are blowing the lid off what might be the biggest judicial scandal in American history. Jack Smith, remember that guy? Didn't just prosecute Trump, he allegedly coordinated with the judges themselves. That's not even the worst of it. They were spying on Trump's inner circle, including how FBI Director Kash Patel grabbing years of private phone records, text messages, even credit card numbers. This is the deep state, and they've been caught red-handed. Now think about what this means for you and your family. See, if the government can secretly coordinate between prosecutors and judges to target a sitting president, what's stopping them from doing the same to you? See, it's not just about Donald Trump. It's about whether America still has a functioning justice system or whether it's been hijacked by political operatives who answer to no one. They grabbed 2 years of Kash Patel's most intimate records, his texts, his calls, his home address, his credit card information. Why? Because he was loyal to President Trump. That's the crime in Joe Biden's America, supporting the wrong candidate. Your political beliefs made you a target for surveillance. Your donations to conservative causes put a bullseye on your back. Every American who voted for Donald Trump should be asking themselves, did they have a file on me too? This is Soviet-style persecution dressed up in legal paperwork. And 35 million of your tax dollars funded this witch hunt. And speaking of fighting back against a system designed to break you down, I want to share something deeply personal that changed everything for my family. You see, for years, my wife battled chronic pain and anxiety from her diagnosis, endless doctor's visits, treatments that didn't help. Watching her struggle daily, it broke my heart. When you're fighting against forces trying to destroy your health and your spirit, you need real solutions, not more bureaucratic runaround. Then Jonathan Otto introduced red light therapy to our family. Her pain vanished, anxiety lifted. She's sleeping soundly, full of energy and life again. My recovery and vitality, better than guys half my age. It's been truly life-changing for us. You know, it's backed by NASA research, FDA cleared. Studies show rapid pain relief and recovery. So while the establishment pushes pills and dependency, this real technology, it actually works. Red light therapy gave us our lives back. Don't let them keep you down. Fight back with solutions that actually deliver results. Because in this fight for America, we need to be at our strongest. MyRedLight.com. Use code NNN. You'll find the links down below. Take advantage. We need to be at our strongest. I'm going to tell you what else these documents have revealed. Yes, this is what the mainstream media is desperately trying to bury. According to documents released by Chairman Grassley, Senators Ron Johnson and Ted Cruz, Jack Smith wasn't operating as an independent prosecutor. He was running a coordinated operation with D.C. District Court judges Beryl Howell and James Boasberg. Let that sink in for a moment. The prosecutor and the judges were on the same team from the beginning. President Trump never had a chance at a fair trial because the fix was in before the first gavel ever dropped. And now we're seeing the full scope of their surveillance operation. According to recently released documents from Grassley's office, it appears that Special Counsel Jack Smith met with chief judges of the Washington District Courts, Beryl Howell and James Boasberg, regarding the legal strategy. In targeting the president and his associates, this relates to the January 2023 briefing. As we've seen from Grassley's documents, Jack Smith's in deep questionable dealings with D.C. Judiciary. Now Senator Marsha Blackburn rings the alarm on Biden's tactics as the hearings unfold. She says the Jack Smith spying scandal is the type of government weaponization we came to expect under Joe Biden. Every American should be grateful Trump is dismantling this two-tier justice system.
And as we are going through the hearings, and as I'm sure there are going to be lawsuits that come along, Aisha, and you get into discovery, we will find out more about what they did. We had another tranche of emails today, and they didn't just want to get the toll information. They didn't get the content that we know so far, but they already knew what they were looking for, which leads you to believe there was surveillance that took place on the front end before they even started this.
Wow.
So indeed, getting to the bottom of this, finding out what all did they want, financial records, emails, text, content, who was in your phone, who you were talking to, who your staff was talking to. It shows you how they work to weaponize the Department of Justice against President Trump, his family, and supporters of his.
His supporters. Did you hear what she said? Oh, yes. Blackburn highlighting surveillance and weaponization. Now Mike Davis is spotlighting alleged corruption in D.C. with the judges colluding against Trump. Here's Mike Davis. Democrats, U.S. district judges illegally worked in secret with Biden special counsel Jack Smith to bring charges against Trump. Quote tweeting Julie Kelly. The new documents show special counsel conferred with D.C. chief judges. The rabbit hole goes much deeper. Jack Smith's sweeping subpoenas dismantling years of personal records from Verizon. Jack Smith subpoenaed Verizon for roughly 2 years' worth of Kash Patel's private records, including text, call logs, residential address, credit card number. New subpoenas made public. Here they are. Subpoena attachment. Names, including subscriber names, usernames, and screen names. Addresses, mailing addresses, service addresses, residential, business addresses, local long-distance telephone connections, including records of text messages sent and received, records of session times, durations, length of service, start date, type, telephone instrument numbers, other subscriber numbers, means of source of payment for services. Oh, they went deep. From subpoenas to an astronomical price tag, $35 million spent on what many call a baseless investigation. This is your tax money. Jack Smith's investigation cost over $35 million, all based on a scam. Targeting Republicans with 65% of that. $35 million paying their salaries. Jack and his team got rich for treason.
When I assumed the job,
How much money did you? Okay. How much money did you spend in the investigating President Trump? How much money did your office spend?
I do not recall as I sit here now, but I know that pursuant to, I believe it's the special counsel regulations, reports were issued each 6 months detailing how much.
We gathered at $35 million. And what I want to know is how much of that $35 million of taxpayer money did you give to confidential human sources? We know you gave $20,000 to someone. It just got reported last week. How much more money did you pay confidential people we don't know about, with American tax money going after the guy we elected president?
My recollection regards the $20,000, which was not a payment from me. It was me approving a payment by the FBI to a confidential human source who was reviewing video and photographic.
Who's the source?
Evidence. I do not know the identity of the source.
How many other payments went to this source or other sources?
As I sit here, I do not know the answer to that question. My role as special counsel,
$35 million, and you're giving money to people the country doesn't know who they are, and you're giving their hard-earned money to these folks? The main question I have, too, with this is, why'd you have to do it? You subpoenaed bank records from the RNC, phone records from members of Congress. You got subpoenas for bank records for people sitting right there on the front row. Why did you have to pay people for information when you could subpoena them and get it?
Time has expired.
Time has expired. You can answer the question, though. Country'd like to know why you had to do it.
My recollection and understanding is the payment, the $20,000 that I approved, was for a confidential human source to assist in the review of video and photographic evidence showing people who were attacking the Capitol, attacking police officers, obstructing the proceeding, and seeing if we could prove that some of those people had come directly.
That wasn't my question, but my time has expired.
Yeah. And so has Jack Smith's career expired. This is what a two-tier justice system looks like in practice. While Hunter Biden walked free for years, while Hillary Clinton's servers were forgotten, they built an entire intelligence operation to destroy one man, the man you elected as president. $35 million, secret meetings between prosecutors and judges, surveillance of Trump's closest allies. This was not justice. This was a coup attempt using the legal system as a weapon. And here's what terrifies the establishment. See, President Trump, he's back in the White House. Kash Patel's running the FBI, and they're dismantling the corrupt machine piece by piece. The hunters have become the hunted. Every single person involved in this conspiracy should be looking over their shoulders right now because accountability is coming. And see, the truth is finally coming out. It's more damning than any of us really imagined. See, Jack Smith, the D.C. judges, the FBI agents who executed those surveillance orders, they all thought they were untouchable. They thought that Hillary would win or Biden would win. And they thought Biden would protect them forever. They were wrong. President Trump promised to drain the swamp, and now we're watching it actually happen in real time. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Should Jack Smith face criminal charges for his coordination with the judges? Yes or no? Drop your answer below and share this video with every patriot you know, because they are trying to suppress this story. So we need your help in getting the truth out. And there's another way you can do that by texting raw feed to 844-840-4963. Bypass the algorithm, bypass the missed notifications that never show up, and get a message directly from me to you. I'm not going to spam you. I'm going to send you the information that is vital for your survival in this republic, directly to your cell phone. If you want to show your support for independent journalism, check out the next news merch shelf below this video. Pick out something that you like. Support our work. Wear it with pride. We're fighting for you every single day. I'm Gary Franchi for the Next News Network. Stay informed and stay free.
The system controls information. Information control is power. They don't want you to see this. The truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now.